do my normal wave. I've got hands full. I'll hang on for people to join in. Oh, while I remember, big shout out to Jay Davis from the Play Development team, and Mel, spoke to her earlier, and to Laurencio down in Chapter in Cardiff. Those are my shout outs for today. I'm sure there's probably people from yesterday that I'm forgetting to mention. This isn't my usual time, so perhaps this is why it's taking a little longer for people to join in. Please join in. Don't leave me wittering to myself. Aha! We have one person viewing. Hello, you brave soul. Thank you for tuning in. Croeso Adventure, welcome to the venture. A little bit different today. Later in the day as well, which isn't good. Because, you know, we are creatures of habit. We all like to do things around about the same time. But welcome to the venture. Let's have a look at what's going on today. So there was the sand pit. Fire pit ship. Jolly Roger blowing in the wind. Be sure to comment on the video so that I can see who you are, know who's watching. Welcome, as I said. A bit later today, so I've been titivating on the playground. But one thing I want to start off with is, because we were closed yesterday, then obviously there's not an awful lot of play scene investigation. In fact, I've just found one that I'll show you at the end. But so to begin with, I'm just going to show you this. Now, those of you who watched the video the other day, this is up at the back of the fire pit, near the entrance of the playground. Good afternoon, Leon Williams, Prananda. Hope you're well, sir. Well, there you go, wave. Hope you're well. Be sure to say hello so I can say hello back. So what I've done is, because this is quite quiet, I mentioned on a video the other day, it's quite hard to access because the bit over there through the ship is quite narrow, and then you have to go on a big trek all the way along there, along the other structure, down to where the steps are that go onto the sand pit. So it's quite a trek. So what I've done is I've brought this plastic sheeting that the Play Development team dropped off for us a couple of days ago, a sheet of cardboard that I've managed to save because it's still dry, and one of these blue plastic pallets. And I've brought them up here to try and encourage a bit of play. Now the reason, I think, as I've just said, is it's so far away, and just bringing these few little bits up here was quite a workout, you know. You have to go, because they were under here, under this little pit here, so you have to go all the way across the playground, up along the structure here, like I said, and to this spot. So hopefully, I'm not going to nail it in or put it together. Hopefully some young people will come, have a look at this stuff, and want to make something of it. With the wet weather, they could perhaps, you know, put that sheeting up against this one of those panels with that to sit on, and cardboard as a bit of a windbreaker. I don't know. That's what I would do, but it's entirely up to the children and young people. So that's what I've done, is I've brought them up here to try and inspire or trigger some sort of play. Leon Williams, I sure am back to work today. Oh, nice one. Well, I should catch you later on at 4 o'clock. So for everybody else, our gates will be open after the weekend at 4 o'clock. So come on down, come and have a play. So all this zip wire and stuff will be back open. At the moment it's deathly quiet. It's the playground sand pit. I don't know whether you can see any sign, but there's actually a fire burning down the venture. I've had a fire. My first fire in many, many years, and I've missed it. I've took to it like a duck to water. So I'll head over that way. We had a load of cardboard dropped off by the Play Development team, which had been donated by PCSO Murphy, I think, not Murray. I think I said Murray. His name was Murphy, from the Offa ward, up near Old Bryn Offa School. I don't even know what it's called anymore. Clywedog? Ysgol Clywedog? So that was kindly donated. So here we are at the fire pit with a fire. Yes, look at that. Contacted our Play Development team. Wrexham's very lucky to have one for a bit of guidance. We've got the water bucket there, just in case. Shovel And the rake is around here somewhere. Oh, it's propped over here by the ship. So yeah, that was to get rid of a lot of the cardboard that had gone soggy and wasn't of any use anymore. So that's gone, and like I said, I've put the rest up there to try and trigger some play. And I did promise you that I had one piece of play scene evidence, and it was when I was actually filling the bucket up before for the fire pit, and that is this. So our trusty water tap is absolutely covered with layer upon layer of these balloon ends, or water balloon ends, from many a loaded balloon with water. I think I managed to get away with just the one water balloon this summer at the end of the birthday party, so I think that's pretty good going, to be fair. So now this space, this is where all the cardboard was. That's now been cleared, so that's ready for something new. Perhaps give it a brush later to drum home the fact that it's available to play. I've levelled out some ground over here. Some of the ash from the fire pit, that's gone there to sort of level it out. Taken the nails out as well, just to make it a bit easier to get up and around and about. Oh, come on. Take this rake back with me to the fire pit. So yeah, because we were closed yesterday, that's about it. So there's a nice little play opportunity waiting to happen in the corner there. I think we've got a staff meeting tomorrow, and there's two things I've been meaning to bring up, but obviously last week was our first one after the summer, so there's an awful lot of stuff to get through, so we didn't get round to it. But one thing I wanted to try and do was up on the ship. Where's the ship? There's the ship. Yeah, up on the bow, just up there, if I turn this round. So up there, on one of our many videos ago, an early video, we had a tour around the playground. One of the young people had difficulty getting up there, and even I had difficulty getting up there, so it might be an idea to try and put a step up and see if that area gets used a little bit more. Or perhaps it could be that that area is on purpose made difficult to access, because it is quite high up, right at the bow of the ship there. So perhaps it is that it's made difficult so that you're only up there if you're capable of getting up there. And the other one is this, like I said, that where I've put all the play equipment up there. All of this is such a long way to go to get to that corner where nothing really goes on, and the only other access is through the ship there, and it's very narrow. So I don't know whether it's possible that we could perhaps put in some sort of extra access here. There used to be a way in through the tree there, but that was a bit dangerous. I think perhaps somebody fell through once because they weren't aware, or they forgot that there was a hole in the floor that you could climb through. So that's been blocked up, so it could do with another sort of set of stairs by here or over by here. But yeah, we live and learn. We should be adapting the space all the time. If there's an area that's not being used, why is it not being used? Is there something we can do to make it more accessible, more interesting? What's this, Leon? It'd be good to have some steps going up the side, but made by the kids instead. Bob on. I'm with you there, Leon. It's I don't know what you think, ladies and gentlemen, but it is a very neat playground. Very neat playground, and a lot of these types of playgrounds are known as junk yard playgrounds, and there doesn't appear to be a lot of junk here at the moment. But again, we live and learn. It's very difficult to stress how intricate play can be as a school of thought and as a profession, and it's very difficult for us as adults to keep putting ourselves back in that mindset of what play is and what ownership is. I think that's perhaps something that has been lacking in what I can see on the playground. Is a lot of it is sturdy, adult-made structures, which obviously things have to be safe, they have to be sound, but I think there's perhaps a middle ground that we've not quite got to yet. But that's just my opinion, personal opinion, that's my disclaimer. What's this? Leon, needs to be more things made by the kids. It's not a kids' playground unless they get involved with the buildings of structures as well. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Let's just reiterate what I've said there. Like I say, it's difficult as an adult to keep putting yourselves into that play frame of mind, and not to adulterate and get too wrapped up in our health and safety and sort of cautious. We have to be cautious. It's a playground. So many things could happen. But that's why we have risk assessments and dynamic risk assessments that can take into consideration the benefit of what the children will be building and experiencing, weighed up against potential risk of the activity they're taking part in. But that is a massive question, and I hope that a couple of play workers from other settings will watch this and join in the conversation. And I missed the question of the day last time, but that will be my question of the day. Where do you draw the line? Where is the line between risk and benefit? I'll leave that one with you. I think that's probably about it from the playground today, or from the fire pit on the playground today. It's been a quick one, I think, although saying that, it's probably been about a quarter of an hour. Thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. Special thank you to you, Leon. Thank you for commenting and getting involved. That's the most important thing about this. A shout out again to Jay and Mel at the Play Development Team at Wrexham County Borough Council, and to Laurencio down in Chapter in Cardiff. Thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure. Ta-ta, everyone.